Hi, this is going to be a quick video. Just wanted to drop in and share with you that there's another new low in my life as of this morning. I've now lost 91.8 pounds from when I started following the ketogenic diet. And 100, siren, hope everyone's okay. 109.9 pounds from my heaviest weight. Wow. Interestingly, I had months ago decided I was very happy with the amount of weight I had lost to that point. I've lost 8.7 pounds since October 2nd, which is, to me, amazing. Considering how long I've been doing this already and how much weight I've lost. As we know, as we get closer to having less weight to lose, it comes off slower. And that is significant. That October 2nd date is significant. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I did a quasi 30-day experiment. My lovely mate was out of the country for 30 days. We don't have any kids in the house anymore. Our 3 children are all grown, married, and living their lives happily. Second siren. And I didn't have to think about providing food or being around food for anyone else other than me. So that was a good experiment for me because although I was happy with my weight loss, I had assumed I'd lost about all I was going to lose, but would like to have lost more. So this was a chance for me to really test and see, was I eating only when hungry? My most viewed video is the hardest thing about the ketogenic diet, and in my opinion, for me, the hardest thing is not giving up the foods that I always enjoyed and grew up eating. But getting to the point of only eating when actually hungry. So this was a good chance for me to test that out. No other meals to be prepared, so if I was eating, it was because I was eating. No excuses. 8.7. So what happened was I was on my own for 30 days, and sure enough, I started losing weight. I didn't eliminate any specific food. I didn't add any exercise. I didn't eliminate any beverages that I drink. I didn't add in any special foods. I simply didn't eat as much because I didn't want to. When it was just me and I was focused on listening just to me and my body and not, that smells so good, let me just have a couple of spoonfuls of that and then a half a cup of that and maybe just a small plate of this because it smells good, it's around, why not? It almost is like, and I did a video about this, so I don't want to repeat myself, but I'm about to. So what this told me was it kind of reset my brain. When my husband came back, I have stayed on the same pattern. I rebooted. After 3 weeks, call it 3 weeks, not 4, because the first week I was still eating food that was left over here from when my husband, and it got to the point there just wasn't much food. I didn't care to go to the grocery store. So I was just not eating much. It suited me fine. So that created a habit. So that tells me maybe that 21-day thing, if you do something for 21 days, it becomes a habit. And then on day 22, it's harder to not do it. Maybe this is the inverse of that. For 21 days, I didn't do something. For 21 days, I didn't eat when I wasn't really super empty. And I'm not talking about rumbly tumbly. I'm talking about, because that's just a cue that your body sends reminding you that you usually eat at this time, is my understanding of it. A circadian rhythm. But really empty. I'm usually empty and light most of the time now. It's a very good feeling. If I get that extra level of empty, I said, I'll go ahead and eat. I'm still not going to pass out if I don't. People are fearful of being hungry. I don't know why we have allowed ourselves to be like this. We're not fearful of getting tired. We're not fearful of getting thirsty. We just realize that when we're thirsty, we'll get something to drink. And when we start yawning, we'll go to bed or lay down and take a nap. But we're not fearful of it. We're fearful of being hungry. I don't fear hunger. I embrace it now. So anyway, after 21 days of not eating when not hungry, it's kind of become my routine. I am fortunate that my spouse is supportive of this. He also follows the ketogenic diet, but he eats 3 meals a day as a rule, and sometimes a couple of snacks. He's very fit. He is at his ideal weight. He's got a lot of muscle. He's very active. And you might be able to hear his saw in the background because he's working on another woman's house. It's a running joke. And he's a cyclist. So he eats when he's hungry. And he needs it. And he maintains within about 2 pounds, no matter what, but he stays ketogenic. But he's supportive of me not eating, even when he's eating. It doesn't really, it's not his favorite thing that he's eating a plate of food and I'm not. But he's supportive of me in that. And if you have a partner who is not so much, it's a conversation you need to kind of work your way up to. Your partner wouldn't want anyone else in the world to force anything upon you that you didn't want. Not force, but pressure you into something. So they really don't want to pressure you into food that you shouldn't or don't want to eat. My goodness, another siren in our neighborhood. It's very unusual. We're in a quiet residential neighborhood here. Hope everyone's okay. So anyway, all of this. If you find that you want to lose more weight and it's not happening, and you're keeping your carbs below 20, caveat, I generally keep mine below about 15. I'm very low carb. It suits me. But try to keep your carbs below 20. Total carbs, not net. Not net. Eat moderate protein. Make sure your protein when you're eating it comes with fat. A boneless, skinless chicken breast, as I say, is a waste of a good chicken. You want that skin and fat and the dark meat and everything. And only eat when hungry. If you're doing that, maybe things will be better. But that last part, only eat when hungry, is hard. It is hard. What is actual hunger? Let's face it. Many of us have not been truly empty in years. There's just almost no way to be empty when we're following the prescribed dietary guidelines, which are crud. At one point, wasn't it eat 5 small meals a day? How are you ever going to empty yourself out if you're eating 5 times a day? But 3 meals a day and 2 snacks? Breakfast is unnecessary. If you're hungry, eat it. You don't have to eat breakfast. It's not the most important meal of the day. The only important meal of the day is the one you need to eat when you're hungry. And it doesn't have to be a big meal. For instance, it is late morning. I just finished my favored meal, which is always a breakfast. It's quick, it's easy, it's economical. I don't have to think about it. It's 2 eggs, an ounce of cheese. Today it was feta. And 3 strips of thick center-cut bacon from Costco. And I'm just finishing up my 3rd mug of coffee with heavy cream and sugar-free salted caramel syrup. And where I am now, that's probably all I'm going to eat today. I might afternoon snack. I've got those little cheese squares, the little variety pack from Costco. By the way, how does anyone live without Costco? That's fantastic. Little cheese squares from Costco, the variety pack I'll have 4 of those, which equals an ounce of cheese. And sliced salami that's on sale at Costco now, $4 off per package. That'll be my little snack. And that'll probably be it. I'll drink, I have my coffee in the morning. I have Pellegrino mineral water during the day, or just plain water, or Crystal Light. You know, I drink that. And then I have adult beverage at night, or 2. And that's my new normal. And I'm going to do a video about Thanksgiving because that's coming up and it's a challenge. This will be my 3rd Thanksgiving on keto, and I've lost straight on through. I've not stumbled. So I'll try to put a video together about what we're doing this year in our household. 2 of our 3 children are coming, and their spouses. Our older child, our daughter and her husband and our granddaughter are on the other coast, so we won't have a chance to see them this year. And I'll let you know what we're going to do. So keep in mind, it's been a slow process for me. January 8th will be 3 years. 91.8 pounds as of today. So that's, roughly 30 pounds a year. I'm good with that. When I started, if I could have said, I will eventually lose 30 pounds, I would have done cartwheels if I could have done them at the time. That would have been a bad sight to see me do a cartwheel. I might have to try to do cartwheels again. I used to be able to do like 30 in a row. So keep it up. Be brave. Be strong. Don't eat when you're not hungry. Maybe eat less than you think you need. Don't be fearful of hunger. And don't give in to pressure. Don't give in to pressure. If you want to give in to pressure, if you want to eat, eat. But don't feel like you need to be satisfying anyone else's opinion about what the world should be eating or about what you should be eating. Listen to your body. Take control. Food is no longer the boss of me. And I feel if people are trying to pressure me when I'm out socially to eat something, I'm so oblivious to it, it doesn't matter. But my good friends don't do that. They wouldn't do that. So try to keep that same frame of mind. Keep a very good thought. Have a great day. I'm dressed like a bum because I'm going to go out and put on a jacket and burn some yard debris, my favorite thing to do. Very therapeutic. I like to look at the fire. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.